Howdy everybody, Johnny Piazza here, host of Dream Makers, and clearly I'm hauling out this bull elk. Now, I'm only having to do it on flat ground. Okay, our recipient on today's show, he's gonna be up in the mountains of Colorado. And I'll tell you what, if it's anything like what I'm having to deal with, he's gonna be in for it. You're gonna wanna stick around because this show is gonna be full of action, full of adventure, and full of work. But we're about to get it started right here on Dream Makers.
Woo! Oh, nice shot. Let's go.
Now before we get started, I gotta tell you a little bit about the Outdoor Adventure Foundation and how Dream Makers is able to happen, okay? Dream Makers is actually brought to you by the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. And OAF is a nonprofit that provides hunts and other outdoor adventures to youths under the age of 25 with life-threatening illnesses and disabled combat veterans. Now the veteran portion of that is very important for this hunt because we're headed out with a recipient named Derek. He is a Marine and he actually lost his arm fighting for our country. Now you'd never know it because Derek is quite the outdoorsman. He's been on several hunts with the Outdoor Adventure Foundation in the past because the fact of the matter is, folks, is that we are not a single adventure organization. Okay, we are taking these kids and veterans up through the ranks of the outdoors and building them as outdoorsmen. All you folks out there that donate hunts, donate funds, donate your time, it's the only reason we're able to make this work and making these big outdoor dreams come true. So true to form, the Outdoor Adventure Foundation said, hey, Derek, what is your big outdoor dream? And he said, guys, I would truly love to take an elk. This is a big dream of his. He's been on several elk hunts in the past and has had no success. So the Outdoor Adventure Foundation went to work and they got hooked up with the guys from Chicken Creek Ranch. And these guys, they don't allow any hunts. They're just doing this for the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, something special for Derek. But they said, hey, Derek, if you want to take a bull, I think we can make it happen.
Hey, I'm Kevin Shields, owner at Chicken Creek. Been fortunate enough to have this beautiful place for a while. I saw Dream Makers on the Pursuit channel. We have a real fondness for veterans and really wanted to do this. We're really thrilled to have the Outdoor Adventure Foundation and of course Derek to come out here. He certainly deserves to shoot a nice bull.
Now, Kevin's not going to be doing the guiding. No, he's got his guide, Creed, gonna be taking Derek out, and also guiding is a young hunter named Hunter. And Hunter is actually only 14 years old, and he's killed plenty of elk in the past. He's very experienced, and together, in trying to get Derek a bull. And as far as the time of year it is mid-September, which is the perfect time to be hunting big old bull elk, all right? They're in the rut, they're bugling, they're moving all over the place, and you got a pretty decent chance of getting on one. The hard part about it is that you gotta be covering a lot of ground, okay? These guys are gonna drive in with the truck, but then they're gonna get out and they're gonna get on foot, and they're gonna start pounding the pavement, if you will, trying to find a big old bull elk.
How you doing, Derek? Nice to meet you.
Us out here.
Yeah, no worries. How you doing?
Kevin.
Big guy. Hey. About time.
Yeah.
You know?
Talking
How are
over
you?
the phone, I'm good.
Yeah, great to see you, man.
What an awesome place.
This was the bear last year, and unfortunately, they're not done the rug yet. So all these are friends and family. That's all we do, friends and family.
Now the really cool thing about elk hunting is how you hunt them. You gotta cover a lot of ground. You gotta communicate with them, do some calling. Because a lot of times when you're deer hunting, you're sitting in a blind. It's a lot of pre-preparation and planning. Whereas with elk hunting, you're getting out there and making it happen. And these guys, in order to get Derek a bull, they're gonna have to do just that. And I think it's safe to say that he's excited to get out on that mountain.
Well, these are the first elk that we've seen so far. Excited that we're finally seeing activity moving around, and it's only midday yet. So, looks kind of promising to where we're gonna be tonight.
Sounds that way.
I said we're looking at about 12 to 15 cow elk up there right now. Kind of nice to be able to see some elk just right from the lodge, right on the deck. A couple spotting scopes out here and binos, and just glance out there, and I think there's probably 10 or so that we've spotted just hanging out.
These dreams are made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, Sanford Health, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields.
Well, today's evening hunt, first night out. Got up here quite a few hours ago. Over the last couple hours, we've been watching a big herd of just up there on that peak. I'm going to hunt that direction somewhere. Night one of the hunt, here we go. Another one on the right side of the tree there.
So right out of the gate, these guys step out of the truck and bam, there's some elk. This seems like it's gonna pan out to be a dang good elk hunt. So the guys have been doing some walking. They've been doing some calling, they've been hearing some bulls, and they've been covering some ground. But they finally walk around the corner, out into this open meadow, there's a herd of elk. And then out of nowhere, there comes the bugle. Now clearly this is a nice bull, okay? This is a really good bull, especially for Derek. This would be his first elk, but he's a little bit out of range. He's out of Derek's comfort zone. So they're gonna see if they can reposition to where maybe he'll be able to make a shot. Well, Derek, good on you, bud, because I know a lot of guys that would have just sent that bullet. But the fact of the matter is that Derek, he made the responsible decision, and even though he wanted to take home that bull big time, he let him walk because he didn't feel comfortable taking the shot. Good on you, Derek. I feel like it's gonna pan out for you later on. But if you wanna see it, you're gonna have to stick around until after the break. Dreammakers will be right back.
These dreams are made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, Sanford Health, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields.
Welcome back to Dreammakers, everybody. Now we are on an elk hunt out in Colorado with a recipient by the name of Derek. Okay, Derek's a Marine and he lost his arm fighting for our country, but that ain't slowing him down one bit because he is out up in those Colorado mountains chasing some big old bull elk. And he's had a few encounters, but they're still out on that mountain looking for a good bull. And they round the corner and bam, once again, there's some more elk. Now clearly this is a younger bull, okay? He's obviously much more prone to curiosity than a big bull would be. But hey, for Derek, it's still a real cool experience. But clearly he's gonna pass him because Derek's looking for a good mature bull. So he's just gonna take this as a little bit of a show and let this bull walk on by.
We can walk down the road a ways, but I hate to push too long. I'll go back that way. Okay. Let's go back to the truck.
Now this is turning out to be quite the action-packed hunt for Derek, all right? Already he's seen quite a few elk, but he hasn't pulled the trigger yet. The sun is going down, and rather than push these elk any harder, they're actually gonna go back to camp and make a plan for the morning. That's the thing about elk is, if you push an elk, you could clear him right out of the area. So they're gonna play it safe, head back, and come back in the morning.
Well, here we go, round two. Saw a bunch of bull yesterday. Not any shooters, well, one shooter. But we're gonna go out this morning, see what we can find. We got about a 6-mile hike in this morning. So we'll go from there.
So the guys are walking down this road and sure enough, up ahead in a small pond, they see some elk. Now they don't see a bull yet, but still, they're gonna get Derek in position for a shot just in case one comes walking by. So this herd goes up and over the hill, but the guys are thinking that there's more elk in this herd than they actually saw. So they're gonna move in a little bit closer, and I'm telling you what, they're about to find themselves right in the middle of a bunch of elk. But if you're gonna see what happens, you're gonna have to stick around until after the break. Dreammakers will be right back.
These dreams are made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, Sanford Health, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields.
Welcome back to Dreammakers, everybody. Now we are out in Colorado on an elk hunt with a recipient by the name of Derek. All right, he's seen a lot of elk and he's about to be in the middle of an elk herd. Now, before they get in too close, they first got to make a plan.
That was that tree bully. Right there, tree bully. We're gonna go around the corner, it kind of opens up. It's kind of nice open aspen. And then there's a little bench with a big block in it. It sounds like that's where they're at.
So clearly Creed is a knowledgeable guy because just like he suspected, there were a lot more elk than what they thought. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna sit down, they're not gonna move in any closer, and they're just gonna start letting these elk pass by one by one. And they're hoping that one of them turns out to be a shooter bull.
Okay, you hit him, You're good. Hit him again. Hey, the tree's right there. Shoot him right there. Nice shot. Hey, he's still up. Easy.
Okay, yeah, just give me a second. Here, let's move over just a little bit so we got some room. Yep, you're good.
He's down.
Heck yeah, man.
Oh, nice shot. I said, shoot him.
Awesome. That's what it's all about right there.
It is. First one was dead center of the chest.
Did you?
Walking towards me.
Good news is you don't have to walk back to the truck. We'll drive up here. Right?
So Derek got his bull, and clearly he's excited. His big outdoor dream has officially come true. He made a perfect shot, 2 actually, and put this bull down right where he stood. The only thing you gotta do is recover him, and the hardest part of this whole trip, get him off the mountain.
It's a good first bull.
Yeah, it is.
I'm stoked. Like, I'm super excited. I've deer hunted before, I've bear hunted, I've antelope hunted, but having an elk hunt that's been successful is unfathomable. It's a great opportunity now. Thank you guys for that again. Absolutely a dream come true. Like I said, I've been chasing elk for 3 years now and never had the opportunity to get one. And between Outdoor Adventure Foundation and Kevin Shields and his Chicken Creek Ranch made it happen.
You know, folks, this was a very special show. You know, not just because Derek went out and got his bull elk and he fulfilled a lifelong dream, but because he got to do it with good people. He got to be in the outdoors, something that he loves. And yes, he got to cross something off his bucket list of shooting a mature bull elk. And he's gonna get to go home with a whole bunch of meat. And that's what the Outdoor Adventure Foundation is all about. Okay, it's not just about killing an animal. Okay, you can go do that anywhere. The Outdoor Adventure Foundation is all about creating big outdoor dreams and memories for our recipients and helping them forget about all the troubles they've had in the past. The outdoors is a special healing place where you can get out there and forget about all the bad stuff going on in your life and just have fun with people you care about. And that's exactly what happened to Derek and all of our recipients here at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. And we've got to thank the guys at Chicken Creek Ranch, Kevin, Hunter, Creed, for everything they did in order to make this hunt happen. Now, if you're out there and you watch this show, I don't think it's hard to see that we are doing good things with the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. I mean, just look at Derek's smile and you can tell that any donations you would provide, they are gonna go to a good cause. And if you wanna get involved, all you've gotta do is head over to our website. We're gonna put all the information on the screen where you'll be able to do so. Another really easy way to give is our Text to Give program, where all you've got to do is text GIVE to OAF at 21000 and all of your spare change will be donated towards our mission. It's a really teeny tiny way for you to give, but it makes a huge difference to us. And me personally, I got to thank you for watching this episode because it's been a heck of a time. Who doesn't love a good elk hunt? And we are always putting out awesome hunts right here, but if you're going to see them, you're going to have to tune in next time on Dream Makers. Dream Makers is produced by the High Road Group.